It's very important, firstly, because to be quite honest, what happens today is really going to affect them more than the grown-ups today. So for them to be able to understand how they were going to participate in the future, it's also very important to know today, how do they as youngsters prepare themselves, educate and empower themselves so that they can be able to, one, participate in the structures currently, two, to also be able to contribute to the future development in the world, and lastly, especially so that they know how to carry on whatever is started at this time. It's very important for youngsters to be able to take the flag to the next level. There's a lot of sessions, obviously, where many different topics are discussed. And I think it's important to make sure that a youth's voice is heard in all the sessions. So it's got to be a deliberate effort from the UN to identify youngsters who are either interested in participating or already doing various things in their communities to come up and be part of all the different discussions. So that's, for me, I think it's very critical. Financing in developing countries is already an issue, even before you mention climate change. And when I think about the main reasons why, it's not that there's not money or it's not accessible. I think it's mainly around making sure that there's very solid structures on the ground to make sure that when the money is actually submitted or sent to the developing countries, it will do what it's supposed to do. So for me, the important thing about accessing finance is building real programs that show real benefit to the people on the ground. And to me, I don't think it will be possible to extract any finance into developing countries if developing countries themselves have not organized themselves well enough. So I feel that a lot of times when programs are rolled out by government, the money eventually gets wasted. So if it should be, they should invite farmer constituencies to be part of the planning process, to be able to get in just the right targets in terms of where the money should be spent first, because it's a process. You can't bring all the money at once and expect things to happen. And so it's really around walking that journey with the farmers, so to speak, and then demonstrating that to finance outside, that is coming to say, this is how we have started, this is how we're progressing, and this is how you can help scale. Because I think that's where outside money should really come, when it's time to scale. If we can't do our own things at the beginning, then the money that comes is really going to be wasted.